You talk about leveling with the American people. Have you always told the truth?
I've always tried to. Always. Always. Me to say, have I ever? I don't believe I ever have. I don't believe I ever have. I don't believe I ever will. I'm going to do the best I can to level with the American people.
I try not to tell lies. Leanne McAdoo with Infowars.com. Let me level with you, America. Here's just a small sampling of Hillary's whoppers. There's the Benghazi hearing, using a secret private server to...
Under sniper fire. There was supposed to be some kind of a greeting ceremony at the airport, but instead we just ran with our heads down to get into the vehicles.
Problem is, that's not what happened. And we should know, CBS News accompanied the First Lady and daughter Chelsea on that Bosnia trip. That's Senator Clinton talking to me on the military flight into Tuzla. And these are the pictures we recorded of the greeting ceremony when the plane landed.
I remember landing under sniper fire. There was no greeting ceremony. To Turkey?
Whitewater, Watergate, defending a rapist, threatening all of Bill's bimbos in an effort to keep them quiet, then claiming to run a campaign for women.
I really just want everybody to take a deep breath and relax and just, sit back, because here they come again. We're going to have to just ride through this, as we have so many of these other false accusations.
Using the Clinton Foundation as a cover for tax evasion and taking bribes from foreign countries.
She talked about getting the approval or the support or the mentoring of Henry Kissinger.
Well, I know journalists have asked who you do listen to on foreign policy, and we have yet to know who that is.
Well, it ain't Henry Kissinger, that's
fine.
for sure.
That's fine.
She claims to be against the big banks, yet won't release the transcripts of the speeches she made to those banks who paid her hefty speaking fees.
Another conspiracy theory.
And after turning Libya into chaos, Clinton wants to dispel the notion that as Secretary of State, she led the U.S. intervention that toppled Gaddafi.
I think you're underselling yourself. You got the State Department on board. You convinced the president. You overcame the objections of Vice President Biden and Secretary of Defense Gates, the National Security Council, and you had another obstacle then, and that was the United Nations. And you were able to persuade the Russians, of all things.
We came, we saw, he died.
Clinton even took $190,000 worth of household goods from the White House when Bill left office. I guess they were dead broke at the time.
What difference at this point does it make?
I'm running for president. Everyday Americans need a champion, and I want to be that champion. I'm hitting the road to earn your vote, and I hope you'll join me on this journey.
Mrs. Hillary Clinton, former Nelson Rockefeller campaign staff member, Saul Alinsky neophyte, First Lady Cuck Queen, New York Wall Street guard dog senator, treasonous Secretary of State, and now sickly presidential candidate. The red carpet Hillary thought she walked in on is quickly being rolled back up. An Associated Press GFK poll shows that 72% of registered Democratic voters are leaning towards Democratic candidate Bernie Sanders, a 21% jump since the poll was taken less than 3 months ago. Liberal stalwart Salon magazine is even declaring Hillary's campaign to be on its last legs. Meanwhile, Hillary's public presence is a slow-motion disaster. Hillary told Scott Pelley of CBS News that she tries not to lie to the American people, whatever that means.
You talk about leveling with the American people. Have you always told the truth?
I've always tried to.
And even Britney Spears deleted her recent endorsement of the Clinton campaign. But the real question plaguing Hillary's now desperate presidential bid isn't her giant sham of a platform or her trail of deception. It's Hillary herself.
Excuse me.
In the administration, we assume he won't be...
A lozenge. I have one. Hey, David, you talk.
she may not even be fit to take office. Jerome Corsi of WorldNet Daily reports the concussion Hillary Clinton suffered in December of 2012 that led to a serious blood clot requiring hospitalization may also have caused her to suffer post-concussion syndrome, with symptoms including confusion, headaches, and dizziness. Florida physician Dr. Daniel Casasilla, a dual-board certified osteopathic neurologist and a leading headache specialist who directs the Florida Headache and Movement Disorder Center in Sarasota, Florida, told WorldNet Daily, electing somebody to be president of the United States who has post-concussion syndrome is a real concern to me. Dr. Casasilla pointed to the published incidents that the WorldNet Daily had previously reported on, including how in May of 2014, Bill Clinton told the audience that the concussion Hillary suffered required 6 months of very serious work to get over. And you may recall the Fresnel glasses that Hillary was wearing during the Benghazi hearings to treat double vision resulting from her concussion and blood clot. She's wearing those glasses again. As far back as 2013, two of Hillary's assistants, Huma Abedin and Monica Hanley, said it was very important to go over phone calls with Hillary because she was often confused. And then there was the odd 5-minute bathroom break at the third Democratic debate in New Hampshire. Hillary was actually sitting off stage, recovering from dizziness, fatigue, and disorientation. Hillary Clinton is nothing less than a New World Order puppet of a very dark order. May the providence invested by the good people of the United States prevent Hillary Clinton from wielding the highest power on earth. John Bound for Infowars.com.